Guys, what's up? I'm back here for another My GM video. Of course, right here. I've never tried this, but I'm gonna go with the anonymous GM, and I'm gonna run. You know what? I always usually do Raw. I want to try SmackDown. Next up, Adam Pearce. We're gonna let him run Raw because that's actually what he runs in real life. And I'm debating if we do NXT. Yeah, we'll do NXT. All right, so we are ready. Obviously, we have to set the money all the way up, because that's what they did. And then I think this should be it. So let's get into it.
It's now time for the
Each GM will start with a budget of $7 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other. There will be 11 rounds of drafting. After the 11th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft till they are out of cash. If you aren't sure who to pick, don't be afraid to ask for recommendations. You can view each superstar's info page for additional stats and perks. Don't forget to save some cash for your show.
First pick for SmackDown.
My first pick, I feel like I have to go with a big name.
SmackDown selects Cody Rhodes.
It's undeniable.
Take
Cody
Seth.
Rhodes joins the
Okay.
roster. A guy who can do everything. Great to start with.
Is NXT really taking Rhea Ripley? Don't give me Roman then. Give me Roman.
NXT ready to make their second round selection.
They got CM Punk.
For SmackDown's GM.
SmackDown picks Jey Uso.
I'm trying to get the Usos.
The new brand. He's an absolute ace in the air. Great pick. And now SmackDown.
Trying to get the Usos to SmackDown.
SmackDown picks.
We got Jimmy. We got Jimmy.
Jimmy Uso putting himself first on a new night.
Not the biggest star, not the highest pick. Set to defy expectations.
All right, for the women, I feel like we could go with. For the women, we are gonna go with Charlotte Flair. I need to have Charlotte Flair on my brand.
Is on SmackDown.
An immediate centerpiece of this women's division.
And Alexa Bliss is here. I can make them a tag team. Alright, so far we got 2 tag teams on SmackDown, 2.
She is gonna be a big player here very soon.
Don't take Tiffany Stratton. Fuck me, SmackDown. Alright, they got Logan Paul. They got LA Knight. He's actually crazy on the mic. We can pick up the New Day. We can't pick up the New Day. Unless if one of them take Coke. Alright, they got Io Sky. Alright, good, they took Tama Tonga. But it would be good if I'm gonna risk it. I hope none of them take Kofi. I'm going for Dom. I have to grab him. I have to grab him before he's out.
For the blue brand.
He's a 5-star pick, without question.
SmackDown about to make another big pick.
Alright, I'm spending a lot of money, so I need to Kofi here. Here's Kofi.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Mania finding a new home.
This man will scratch and claw to get to the top.
Speculation, who joins SmackDown next?
SmackDown.
Welcome to the brand.
The GM said his name, and he appeared.
Right now, he's on the outskirts of this brand. He needs to prove otherwise.
I'm gonna go for Rey Mysterio. I need him.
Picking the ultimate underdog.
Absolutely amazing.
I may be spending a lot of money right now, but trust me, this is gonna come out good. This show's gonna have a lot of good stars. Liv Morgan.
The GM looking to live dangerously.
This is
Alright, so I got some tag teams I'll be able to work with.
even this late.
However, I can pick up. Listen, Raw took Bronson Reed, but I'm still gonna take Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, welcome to the Blue Brand.
A guy set to
Let's
succeed
go, let's
by
go.
any means necessary.
I'm thinking of somebody. Yes, he is. Oba Femi, welcome to the brand. I can work with Oba a little bit.
The ruler, Oba Femi.
This man has so much untapped potential.
I want the
it's
other guy
scary.
too. Javon Evans. Javon Evans, welcome to the brand.
The young OG, Javon Evans, is about to get bouncy on a new brand.
I love picks like this. It's a challenge to succeed.
Alright, let's see. Let's go another tag team. Uncle Howdy and Aleister Black. We can make them a tag team.
Uncle Howdy.
This man is one of the hardest workers around. Great pick.
SmackDown picks Aleister Black.
The Dutch Destroyer makes
So
his way
we're
to
gonna have a
SmackDown.
really good
to
show.
reach the top of this brand.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick.
I am spending a lot of money, trust me.
NXT is wide open
But
here
it's
with their
worth
next
it.
selection. SmackDown moving on in the draft.
We need Randy Orton, because then we could start a feud with him and Drew McIntyre.
Took Randy, the GM.
I want that. I want to see him and Drew
Man who
McIntyre
put it
feud
all
on my
the
show.
line here.
That's gonna get the fans' attention right there. Let's see who I can. Let's get Trick Williams.
Trick Williams bringing the gift of gab and the gift of jab to a new brand.
I'm grabbing
Huge
Trick
chip on his
Williams.
shoulder. He's ready to show it on this brand.
Alright, guys, I am done.
Talent on this brand.
There's my roster right there. Absolutely fire. Now Raw and NXT are just gonna go.
NXT weighing their options here for the next pick. Who is about to join the Raw roster? Could be a make or break pick for NXT here. It's another big pick for Monday Night Raw. NXT ready for their next selection in this draft. Raw looking to add to its haul with another pick. Who's up for NXT? The next round begins for Monday Night Raw. The NXT GM weighing their options here. Raw has so many options to choose from here. Who'll join the black and gold brand next? Raw weighing their options here. Lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick. Lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick. The NXT GM weighing their options here. The Raw GM taking stock of the talents. Who'll join the black and gold brand next? Team Red looking to rout out its roster with this pick. NXT weighing their options here for the next pick. Raw looking to add to its haul with another pick. NXT is wide open here with their next selection. The Raw GM taking stock of the talents. NXT ready for their next selection in this draft. The next round begins for Monday Night Raw. Who's up for NXT? The yellow and black brand is now complete. It's another big pick for Monday Night Raw. Team Red has been assembled.
Alright, both sides are done.
Now the brand's
And
showing
trust me, they both got way more
side by
superstars
side.
than I do.
It's gonna be a good
But it's
season.
alright, because I got bigger names. They're gonna do some big things. Buffalo, New York, we have 4 weeks till Hell in a Cell. Let's see what Triple H is saying. Anonymous GM, hope you're setting in at SmackDown. You have big shows to fill there, ready for the new season. I was born for this. See, hey, Anonymous GM, I just wanted to let you know that I plan on taking Raw to the top of the power ranks and staying there. I have the roster and show running capabilities to do it. I don't think SmackDown stands a chance. You really think you can contend with us when we have superstars like Becky Lynch? Get real. Okay. Listen, now they just want to talk trash. But listen, we have to select our champions. I want to go current. I want to give it to... You know what? No. Okay. Let's give it to Randy Orton. And for the tag team, I'm gonna let the Usos hold it. I think I need the Usos to be champions right now. United States champion, they gave it to Trick Williams. Wow, I did not get a lot of women at all. Alright, Charlotte Flair. She can also be the tag champs, and that can be Liv Morgan. We will have to get more women throughout the week, but for right now, we should be able to have one Falls Count Anywhere match this week. That is so easy because we need to do this in order to have a good show. Alright, maybe if I do Cody and Randy in a match, that could open those two up. Next thing you know, we're going to do a tag team Hell in a Cell match. Listen, I'm trying to go all out this week. This week, I'm not playing games. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. I really want to see how that plays out. That could be an Extreme Rules match. And we could do a tables match from Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss. Then we're going to do some call-outs here. I'm thinking of start a rivalry for next week. No, because Randy already be in a rivalry. But Cody and Roman aren't really in a rivalry. So I think that if Roman calls out Cody, that could actually work. Yeah, and then we could do Invasion. Because we could steal some of their fans from the other show. Depending on how good the promo is going to go. Then we could just do... Well, let's do a tag team call out. Let's do these two, because remember, I wanted to make these two a tag team. So let's do these two. Calling out the tag champs, the Usos. This show is looking stacked for week number 1. Let's see how it plays out. Here we go, Randy versus Cody. Started out Falls Count Anywhere. Randy is still your champion, and the crowd loves it. Alright, hold on. This show's actually going pretty good so far. Alright, it was good. Not bad. See how many of their fans. Oh, alright, we got 100 of Raw's fans. So that means that now 100 fans stopped watching Raw and they're coming over to support SmackDown. Listen, I'm not hating these ratings. I'm really not hating the ratings. The Usos are your new tag team champions, and it is a classic. We are going to skip Raw and NXT. Let's see. Oh, look at that. For all the matches, my show was above. For the opener, I got 3.5. For the mid-card, I got 3.0. For the other mid-card, I got 3.5. For the main event, I got 4.5. I think that means that we are going to be on top week number 1. Can we do it? Yes, we are. Look at that. Look at that right up there. I am number 1 right now. And I'm not going to stop. Alright, so that's good. So I don't need to use him this week. So I can definitely... See, disgraceful. Me against me in that title match. Right, you know what, Charlotte? Let's get it, G. Come on. I mean, honestly, what is there to lose? I mean, we have... You guys are already in a... Are they in a rivalry or no? They're not in a rivalry. Alright, so we have to try to get them in a rivalry. So what I'm thinking is they can call each other out before the match. So Charlotte can call out Tiffany. She can tell her she's not happy about last week, and then they can make it into a whole match. Randy Orton is again going to defend his title against Cody Rhodes, because obviously that was no, it wasn't Cody Rhodes, I think, last week. Wait, no, it was Cody. Yeah, it was Cody. Alright, so I can't use Jey Uso this week, but I don't really need to use Jey Uso this week. That's like the thing. I don't really need to. I'm thinking this week we could use some mid-card stars. Maybe Trick Williams and Joe Hendry. And for the main event, we could do Alexa Bliss for the title. We could, because Alexa Bliss is one of the champions. And I'm thinking Randy can turn heel. I really think that's gonna like make the crowd pop. And then again, Roman's gonna call out Cody after last week because they're still in a rivalry. Alright, so we got this week's show set up. Let's see how it plays out. Cody's your new champion. The crowd says it was okay. Alright, here we go. This is before their match. I do wish I could get better ratings, but not bad. Oh, the crowd. Trick Williams is still the United States champion. Excellent promo, at least we get that. And this is a rivalry right here, guys. Let's see. And Alexa Bliss is still the United States champion. So, hopefully, my show gets some good ratings this week because it didn't look too good. Yeah, poor opening. Alright, guys, let's hope. I'm still in first place. Look at that, guys. Back-to-back weeks, I'm in first place. And this week, it's going to be my goal to get even more fans. Thanks for the title rematch. I'm a little disappointed, but that's on me. You held up your part, but I didn't follow through. I appreciate you keeping your word though. Of course, Charlotte. Of course. That's what I'll do. Alexa is such an annoying wannabe. I have no idea how she managed. Sure, let's go. I'll make it happen. I will make it happen for you, Liv. I feel like if it's a rivalry, I feel like we should do a tables match because that'll make it higher. This is a rivalry right here. Yes, yes, and yes. And we're going to do 3 stages of hell for the main event. Have at least one TLC match this week. So we can do that. Ooh, what if we do tag team? Yeah, because that's the thing. I didn't use Jay last week, so now he's going to get a little bit more stamina back up. Tiffany's not really in a rivalry with anybody, so I'll just throw her in a match with Charlotte. Invasion, we could do... You know what? We could do a self-promo for Randy Orton after he turned heel last week. And for this one, we'll do advertising. We'll try advertising. Alright, so it looks like we are set up for this week. Let's see how SmackDown plays out. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss retains the title, and my opening match is amazing. Let's go. Rey Mysterio loves it. There was no zero pop. However, we did, as you can see, get some money, like right there. You can see that. Let's see who's going to win the tag team match. And the Usos have lost the titles. Randy Orton, his self-promo was okay. See how this match turns out. Tiffany Stratton is still the champion. And she's injured for 4 weeks. Okay. And finally, the main event. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to Cody's stamina. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I figured that. But again, my main event was classic. So hopefully, that'll still get us in first place. Amazing booking. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing booking. You put on a great show where the opener and main event matches created a memorable start and finish with highly rated matches. Guys, look at this. And guess who's still in first place? Me. We are actually flying by this. Alright, I understand. I understand. That's fine. That's a title rematch against Bliss. I didn't go the way it should have, but I appreciate the opportunity. You don't seem to realize this, but I can put on better promos. Alright, I'll see to it, Charlotte. I'll give you a promo chance. Alright, you know what, Jay? Sure. You guys can get 3 now. Sure, you guys. Oh, and it's a go home show. Alright, we need to see if we can get some of my people back. Can we or not really? No, we can't. Alright, so let's see who's hurt. Alright, it's just Cody and Tiffany. It's alright though, because this will give me a chance to do some of my mid-card stuff. Let's go that right there. Fire open. 3 stages of hell. I said it. I'm going big matches. Jey Uso, you asked for your opportunity. Well, here you go. Ray, you're gonna get your opportunity against Trick Williams for the championship. This is a rivalry, so we could definitely get that. And then let's see. Every match. If we make this tag match a Hell in a Cell match for the championship, we could make that the opener. And then we could use a mid-card star. We could do Oba Femi and Drew McIntyre. That's actually gonna be a fire round for me. I told Charlotte I would give her a chance on the mic. There you go, Charlotte. You got that right there. You got your chance on the mic. Since it's a go-home show, a lot more people are going to be watching. So if we do this invasion, that'll be great. If we do charity, we get some money. We'll do the other charity, and then maybe just self-promo for Braun Breaker. Alright, so this week, SmackDown set. Let's hope that we can do it. Let's see. First match. And they retain the tag team championships, and Jey Uso is unfortunately injured. Braun Breaker with the good promo. Let's see, mid-card, Femi McIntyre. Oba Femi defeats Drew McIntyre. That was disappointing. Charlotte Flair, that one was okay. Ray, you got your match. Let's see. And Rey Mysterio is your... Okay, never mind. I'm excited, but it's mediocre. Oh, but we did. Look at that. We got 2,500 fans here on SmackDown. Okay, everybody's gonna give. We gotta figure out a way to fix this. And Randy Orton is your new champion. My main event was legendary. Oh my gosh, I swear, if I'm still in first place because of this, this is actually going to be crazy. Amazing booking. Look at that. Amazing booking. It says it right there. Guys, I'm doing amazing here at SmackDown. Look at this. I'm still in first place. And honestly, I like it. Femi versus McIntyre was the greatest fight. Yeah, I don't think we should ever do that again. Alright, let's see. Mysterio and Trick got into a backstage brawl. Williams was injured in the altercation. We're giving Ray a 2-week suspension. Mysterio is becoming a disciplined cage. You need to bring him into line one way or the other. Come on, Mysterio. Totally embarrassing to lose two superstars, man. It's Oba. That's going to see. So I want to fight him again, either tonight or next week. Alright, you know what? Listen, I'll let Drew does. I'll give it to you. Alright, a Hell in a Cell match. I gotta pick people with good stamina, like Joe Hendry and Kofi Kingston could do it. They're for the mid card. We're gonna go plane. Let's see. We can go ladder. We can go ladder. Alright, so we gotta rent out some superstars here. Let's see. Any women we can find. You know, we will go for some women so that way I can still sign them and keep them for a couple. Nikki Bella? We get Nikki Bella for 3 weeks. You know what? We'll get Ray Phoenix. We could use him. Wait, did I say? Wait, was that? Oh, I think I got the wrong idea. Hold on. That's not Ray Phoenix, was it? It was Ray Phoenix. Alright, so I thought I said that wrong. Alright, and you know what? Listen, she's a legend. I really feel like she could use something for us for a few weeks. So we're gonna go with her. Nikki Bella also. Alright, we are done booking. Let's hope we stay in first place. 1, 2, 3. And Seth Rollins wins it. They're gonna say that was amazing. And it starts a rivalry between my superstars. So you're gonna win this match. And Charlotte Flair is your new champion. And wow, SmackDown just gained a lot of fans off of that. Raw took the first brand victory in the opener, while SmackDown was the victor in the main event. SmackDown also seemed to get the strongest responses from the crowd, adding the most quality of the card. Guys, look at that right there. Guys, we are on fire here on SmackDown. Still in first place. Trade time. Here we go. How is he not accepting? I'm literally trying everything I can. I know we're gonna go for Io Sky. We can give up Charlotte Flair. Let's see if they accept that. Io Sky, welcome to the brand. And you know what? I'm done for now. I don't really feel like doing too many trades. Let's see. Sorry, can't do it. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Ooh, so I could do that because if I look at this. Look at this. Alright, so I'll interfere with one of his matches, and I can give him Braun Breaker because Braun Breaker just said how much he wants to make a comeback. So, Trick Williams. Oh, the Breaker could hurt? No, I just passed him. GM interference, I'm gonna run on. I'm gonna run in on Braun Breaker. That means I'm gonna help out Trick Williams. We'll get the tag team match to start the show out. We'll do tables. And then for the mid card, we could do, let's do let's do Nikki Bella and, ooh, that's a rivalry? Alright, we could do that then. Hold on, we are actually doing really good here. Alright, let's go. Let's see how this show plays out right here. Let's see. Tag team match 1, 2, 3. And they are still the champions. The crowd thinks that's good. They think it's good. Let's see our mid card with the GM interference. But Braun Breaker still gets the win. They didn't really like that at all. Alright, listen. This is not going bad right now so far because I am still in first place. I'm just hoping we stay there. And good booking. It told me I did good booking, so good booking means that it was good. I'm still in first place. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna finish up this GM series. I am gonna film it on YouTube, but I'm gonna break it down into different parts. So this was part 1 of Anonymous GM, and when I post the next video, we will still be in first place, and then we will continue where we leave off.